Majo John Madden, Juanito in Asheville, North Carolina, in my lovely hotel room, the Bowcatcher on Tunnel Road right across from the Ingles. Really, really nice room for $100 total with tax. And nice people, and it tends to be underutilized. Lovely balcony. Usually I'm on the ground floor, which I prefer. He apologized he didn't have any ground floor rooms today, but that tomorrow he would. So look how pretty it is. Very, very nice for the money. Now, you hear me, if you watch my videos, talk all the time about affirmations and how great they are, how great they make you feel, how great they make other people feel. I'm going to add on now that they pay off. It's good not to do them because you expect to pay off or hope there will be one. Do it open-handed, but they do pay off. Now, I went gaga over the server at Jerusalem Gardens today, 21-year-old kid who is he is so fresh. Oh my God, he's fresh. And we really hit it off. And because we hit it off so much, he gave me, this is all food. This is all free food he gave me to take home. We had so much fun. And at the Salvation Army today, where I was looking to get a bed there, because I hear good reviews of it from really pretty much everybody, they didn't have a bed today. The shoes I had gotten weeks ago from ABCCM charity had replaced the day of my court date. I had to call my lawyer and say, my public defender, and say, while I was sleeping on the street, on the porch where I wasn't supposed to be, as I was sleeping, somebody stole my shoes. So I had to walk in stocking feet over to the church and called him 2 hours before our court date and said, I have no shoes. He says, if you can get here somehow, I have an extra pair of shoes. He's 6'5", and his shoes are size 15. They're clown shoes and dress shoes. But that's what I wore, and that's what I wore for a couple weeks until at ABCCM they replaced them with size 13, also very stiff dress shoes with a heel, which is dysfunctional for me. So then I wore those for several weeks. So I was at Salvation Army today. As they turned me down, we were having fun. We were just goofing around and talking about this and that, how terrible the rescue mission is. Everybody hates that place. And the security guard, a lovely black man, Trammell, and I mention race because spontaneous validation or affirmation or generosity across the race divide is especially meaningful and lovely. So he heard me say that the sole was coming off of those shoes and that was flapping around. It was very hard to walk. And did they have any shoes? He says, what size? 12 or 13. Well, everybody's always giving me 12 and I can only wear 13. So he gave me 4 pairs of shoes, which I will winnow down when I find out which ones I like the most. The ones I've worn all day, New Balance. New Balance. They fit me like a glove, and what a dream to wear, especially doing a lot of walking. New Balance. New Balance. I love red sneakers. Oh my God, I love red sneakers. These came without laces. I had to get laces. And these are some of Ellis, whatever that is. So, and then finally, at the hotel here, the guy Asha, who manages it, who's really a dream of a guy. I was here 3 or 4 days, several weeks ago. And I said to him, I was needing extra allowances. I still hadn't gotten my debit card to work. Hotels always want a credit card to back it up. He says, well, I want $80 insurance, extra, whatever, backup. I said, I've got 50. He said, that's fine. I said, well, I tell everybody what a great place it is. And he says, the general manager really loved the Google review you wrote. I forgot I had even done it. So, there's so much ripple. At the rehab center where I just left, I watched the head of activities, a woman named Jordan, doing an activities session with a poor guy who was immobile, not moving, couldn't talk, And she was so sweet with him, showing him flowers, touching him tenderly. And the video I did never showed them, it just showed me as the talking head, revealing how absolutely touched I was. I said, it's heartbreaking how beautiful this is. She sent that, I sent it to her and said, use it any way you wish. I won't do anything without your permission. She sent it all over the place. Several people had seen it. And they all said, thank you. Empathy is our product. And when we score like that, when we are really good with hurting people, it makes us proud and happy. So I had validated their core mission. Good. I'm so tired I'm going to fall over. I was out on the street last night, my first night out from rehab, because I couldn't get a credit card to work. I slept on park benches, and I'll put a link to that. It wasn't terrible, but it sure wasn't great. Wasn't what I wanted first night out from rehab. Okay, bye.